What's going on, my friends? Today we are going to talk about, lots of you, not a lot, but a couple of you have asked for a review, more comprehensive review of why I like the Michelin LTX AT2s. I thought I've covered this a lot, maybe I have, but I'm going to cover it once and again because I like the topic, maybe finally. So some of you have commented on, Kyle, you should get, you didn't say that, but it was like, hey, I run the Duratrax, the Goodyear Duratrax, the Mud Train or All Train, whatever they are, all year round. They're good, they're everything. So I've had that comment. The BFG AT2s, I think it may be the KO3s now. So run those, really like them. You should get a more all-terrain tire. Well, here's the, and this really came from that video where I was hauling the gooseneck through a foot of snow and I knew I was just playing around there. Here's the deal. Here's why I run the Michelins. There's a couple reasons. Maybe these are in particular order. I don't know if they're going to come out in order or not. However, here we go. Number one, they're quiet. I really like that they're quiet. I really like how they handle, just their overall driving characteristics. I really, really like that. I do not want a mud terrain. I do not want a all-terrain tire on this truck, although this tire is an all-terrain, but that's an arguable, definitely an arguable statement that these are an all-terrain when compared to, say, the BF Goodwrench all-terrain or the other all-terrains, even the Goodyear all-terrain. These are not nearly as aggressive as those all-terrains are. So they're quiet and their handling characteristics are number one. Number two, I would probably say, is the longevity that I can get out of these tires. Now you get a solid 40,000 miles with pulling, a solid 40,000 miles before they start to really wear, and you have to be careful, not necessarily careful, you just have to become more cautious, I guess, on things like ice and in rain. Not so much at that point. Really, when they hit like 80,000-90,000 miles, that's when I noticed in the rain. And the biggest like telltale for me is when I'm at a stoplight and it's raining out and I accelerate regularly, the wheels will spin just on pavement. So that's when I know that the tires are getting worn. I like this project over here. They got all kinds of toys. They got like a 300 class excavator, a Hitachi. Oh, there's two of them. I didn't see the third one when I drove by. They got 3 haul trucks, like 2 or 3 loaders. Check this out. I don't know what they're doing. They're like building a pond, and I think building a pad up there where that dozer's at. But very, very fun looking project right there, my friends. Look at that. They got that one down in the mud. Man, they got a big hole there. Don't know what they're doing. Cool stuff. Back to the tires. So quiet, number one. I want them quiet. Number two, longevity. I've asked many tire dealers around the town that I live. I said, you know, I'll buy this tire, I'll buy your other tire if you can tell me that I'll get 90,000 miles out of it. they straight up tell me no, it's not going to happen. You'll only get that out of that Michelin. Part of the reason why is the rubber compound is harder. Part of the reason why is the actual design of it, because they've got those ribs in it, I think it's 2 or 3 main channels that are really deep, and they channel water and they work really well, even after they've got high mileage on them. So that's number one. Number two. Number three, I just like how they ride. That's kind of a combination with number one. I don't really care about the price because they are the most expensive, or the more expensive on the higher side of replacement tires for a truck like this. So the price to me really doesn't matter. I know I'm going to get a more expensive tire anyways because I want it to last longer. So the price doesn't really matter to me, within reason. And the other thing is, yeah, I shouldn't say I cannot, but I do not take this truck in places where I question, even remotely, whether or not I should take, you know, if I'll get stuck. I mean, basically, if I have to put it in 4-wheel drive, to go up a hill, or maybe go through a little bit of sand or whatever, maybe some mud, like, I know I'm going to get through that stuff in four-wheel drive, just for the sheer fact that it's four-wheel drive and not two-wheel drive. I do not take it in places where I have a risk of getting stuck and nobody's around to pull me out, or I have a risk of getting stuck and not being able to get myself out. So I just use basic common sense on that, and the overall percentage, I haven't actually done it. I don't even know that you could get an accurate number, but I'm gonna roundabout guesstimate this. I would bet 99.5% of this truck is on the pavement, the miles that are on it. So, and the other 0.5% of that, 90% of that 0.5% of miles driven, so whatever, the 5,000 miles, this truck doesn't even have 4,000 miles of dirt road driving on it, let alone, so it's got to be even less than that. I've probably driven this thing on a dirt road a total of 100 miles, if that. So that's less than 0.001% basically of the total miles. So just with that fact alone, having an all-terrain tire or a mud tire for this thing, based on the kind of driving experience I want and desire, and a lot of this is personal preference. I mean, none of it is, I'm not saying this is, I hope I'm not coming across this way, that this is the only way to go and you should go this way. No, lots of people I like the look of an aggressive tire. I like the look of the BF Goodrich all-terrain. I like the look of the Goodyear DuraTrack. I think they're just a better looking tire from side profile. Man, our Ram boy is just getting after it. Hemi power. There's the car wash I'm going to over there. A lot of this is just personal preference, and getting the tire, getting the appropriate equipment for what you want to be able to accomplish. And for some people, the value of having a tire that looks better, that doesn't perform as well or last as long, outweighs the other option. So it's not good or bad. This is just why I buy the Michelins. Like we said, I've said this before, it's my third set. So I hope this helps for whatever it's worth. Appreciate you guys watching. And we are off to, where are we going? We're packing up from here in Orlando today. We're going to the Fort Myers area. I'll be over there for about a week. And it's nice. It's really, really nice to have sunny weather. Just the sunshine. It's 60 degrees out, which is fine by me. It's great weather. And just be out of the cold and out of the snow. So that is awesome there. Let me know what you guys think. What kind of tires do you guys run, and why? Why do you prefer what kind of tire you run? Are you off-road more? Are you dirt road more? Do you have a lot of punctures? That's the other thing with these Michelins too, to keep going on this. 190,000 miles on this truck, run Michelin's its entire life. No punctures, no blowouts, nothing. So that's another reason why I'm really sold on these Michelins. And yeah, kind of keep going. You guys rock. Thanks for watching while we're on vacation. I feel like I haven't put in the time. I haven't put in the time to make these videos, although I'm getting them out in short ones, but sweet and to the point, because I want to give you guys, let you in on what's happening and stuff, and some fun things and things that I find are kind of cool along the way. Check out yesterday's oil video that I posted. I run the AMSOIL dual bypass filter kit. Got like 1,500 miles on this oil, and the oil's still clean as 10W30 gasoline motor oil. So that's really cool. We're at the Winn-Dixie. I'm gonna wrap around to this car wash. I'm out. You guys rock. Subscribe, like, and share, all that fun stuff. And tell me what kind of tires you like. See you, bye.